Howdy, and welcome to the diaries. Some things going on this week, and let me tell you what they are. What do you think? First off, we have the junior, or the JBT tournament, bowling tournament, kind of the bigwig mucky muck tournament, as it were. That's taking place this weekend, and I'm going to kind of take you along for that. I know you've seen tournaments before and all like that, but it's always interesting to me to view them because I have different bowlers. You know, I don't always have the same bowlers. And the first tournament I took you guys to 2 years ago, some of these bowlers weren't even bowling yet. So, yeah, that's always interesting. So we have that. Coming up this next weekend, we have the first shoot of 30 Miles, which is a new Kid Stuff film. The weekend after that, we have the second shoot of Knights of the Lost Realm, which is the sequel, which we started, and we had to stop halfway through, but we're getting back on track with that. Vuz, we're not starting up. Cling! Vuz, we're not starting up until probably mid-February. So lots of things going on with that. And for 30 Miles, we have a rather elaborate set that we have to do. And today, actually, one of the things we're doing today is I'm going to do some checking and testing to see how certain props are going to work out, how they're going to get set up and everything. So we'll go through that. And many other exciting things. And since we're at a tournament, we are out on the road because we're going to the tournament, which is in, I want to say Peoria, but I'm not sure. In any case, it's quite a drive. It's not a long ways away, it's just there's no fast way to get there, so it's quite a drive. What other exciting things are going on? Well, not too terribly much, really. Just a lot of work and a lot of things. And my Aussie family has gone back home, and I miss them already. But I just guess I'm going to have to take better aim next time. Okay. Anyway, so that's a pretty good idea of what we have in store for this week. So, without any further ado, let's get going. Okay, it's junior tournament time again, and I have to go out to Desert Sky, Brunswick Lanes, which is 175,912 miles from here. No, it's about 16, but there's no fast way to get there. It's kind of like going to work at my other bowling center, where there's no fast way to get there. So, time to go do that. And you guys have seen many tournaments, so you kind of probably know what to expect. Alright, car mystery is ready to go.
6 months or so, though. It's just a spare bedroom, so we don't really use it.
Well, glad to hear that.
Well, a lot of times,
Car mystery was a little hesitant to start this morning.
And it's still moving. That
we had to drive out to, I don't even know what town this thing is in. All I know is a long ways away, relatively speaking. And I have no fuel dribbles. I gotta dribble some fuel into this thing and we're not going anywhere. Yeah. I always support my juniors. I mean, that's kind of the idea. I teach them how to bowl, and then I support them when they do it.
Okay, man, we appreciate the call.
And it seems like every tournament seems to be further and further away.
Robert, good morning. How can we help you?
But somewhere in the back of my mind, I have a feeling I've been to this place before. It just looks familiar, what I saw on Google Maps. So, we're getting some fuel dribbles over here at the Chevron station where they charge way too much for gas. But it's close by. I don't know what Chevron thinks is so special about their fuel that they can charge as much as they do, but that's not for our minds to ponder. Whew, made it. Okay. I'm getting ready to leave McDonald's. Got my breakfast here.
Foundation challenges. Learn more at Foundation Repair.
These guys are really loud on the radio today. I think I hit the knob with my soda cup.
0077.
You know those commercials for McDonald's where you know the people who are working there, they're hey yeah hey, you know, they're pouring the drinks, real happy, they're giving you your stuff, they're saying have a nice day, they all look so happy and clean. Not at this place. Huh. These guys look like they haven't seen a bed for 3 years or something. I mean, they're like, okay, here you go. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy, I tell you. Hopefully they weren't asleep when they made my breakfast. Nope, they're totally generic. Perfect. All right, we're on our way. Okay, we should be almost there. We're on the road. I don't know. 71st Avenue, so we're almost there. I'm thinking that's 75th right up there, so I guess I think I want to be in this lane.
Big shade trees. Of course, the native mesquite.
And here it is.
About 20 different varieties of each that can all do really, really well.
Boy, talk about being tucked in the back of a parking lot. Holy smoke,
those trees to try and capture the shade in strategic areas like the south and the west side of your home. In particular,
this place looks like a crack house. There's no windows. It's just one solid wall.
Can get really big.
I think I'll park
need to
here.
be put on a permanent water or dripping system because they've lived here.
So it took half an hour to get here. That's not so bad, I suppose. All right, here we go. Nope, you can't bowl. Any my guys here yet? Huh? Well, there's Justin. Okay, cool. Look at this. It's a bowl in the box. He took a big square slab of concrete and carved a bowling center out of it. Okay, so there's Jake, there's Justin, there's Tom. Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
Where's the rest of our guys, or is this it? You broke your what? Okay.
We're here. We're here.
Yes, you can see that. So here's Evan and Connor, which I can clearly state is the long and the short of it.
How do you go down faster?
This is how my guys get ready, get psyched up. Thank you, Roz. You didn't have your phone in your hand. It kind of ruined the shot. John, how come you don't have a phone in your hand? Meanwhile, Thomas and Jake are ready to bowl whether the lanes start up or not. What?
What do you want?
What do you think? I want you to do well.
Okay.
I want you to bowl with one hand. Oh, dude. I want you to bowl with one hand, but I know you're not going to.
2 hands. He's bowling with 2 hands.
So here's Caden, the consummate professional, getting himself prepared for the tournament of champions, of masters, of kids. Justin's still the most stylish. And Thomas and Jake haven't left the approach since they got here. There's Josh. There's Larry. Back up, Larry. Down the approach. Pick up a spare in the corner. Hey! Hooray for our side. Caden.
Oh, Connor with a strike.
Yeah, Connor!
Oh,
See, I told you.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, but his is a little more pronounced than yours is.
No, that's beautiful.
Okay then. Frame apparently, or half a frame. Hey! B, C, D, E, F, G. There goes the hair. Okay, you may notice that there are not flames leaping up all around, scorching the landscape in the sky, and that is because
Process.
no, that's not why. It's because none of my bowlers exactly set the world on fire today. A couple of them did good. Larry did really well. Averaged about 193, I think. Andrew, who is one of the lower average bowlers currently. Whoa, sorry about that. He was bowling with a lot of confidence today, which made me happy to see, because he's normally kind of a I'm not so sure what I'm doing kind of person.
Be there. You know,
You did pretty well.
I could be there by 3 as the hours drag on.
He averaged about one. Probably got 160 something. He's a
but the
143 average bowler.
Well,
not too bad.
Didn't even really hit me. It started to sink in.
So now we get the joy of driving home. And I'll tell you what, if I find a Taco Bell on the way home, I'm liable to just stop. Or actually, if I find any kind of food place, I'm liable to just stop.
Wow. Okay. So this is the process. So in the
I guess this is the easiest way out of here.
Where I really needed this message sent to my listeners, who a lot of them, many of them, the majority of whom.
I'm sitting here in the living room, and I have the handgun out again. This is used, going to be used not only in nights, but it's also used in 30 miles. And in nights, he uses, Rothgar uses a holster that's just kind of material and wire. It was something that was put together. We never find out exactly who made it. But for this film, we need a different holster. So, I'm taking my bags of leather, see if I can find one decent sized piece that I can kind of fold over and make a holster for the gun. And it's got to be a quick pull, so it's going to be short. It's only going to have about this much will be inside. And it has to sling low. Okay, I found the piece I was looking for. Here it is. Now, what I need to do is kind of, we want to go in a kind of diagonal like this. See, there's numbers on it, which I think is kind of cool, actually. So we're going to go kind of like that. That's what we're kind of looking for right there. Okay, well, got the holes in there. Now, to lace it. I have lots of leather lacing in here. That is not part of the leather lacing. I don't know what that is. There we go. Alright, well, there it is. Ta-da. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to go down to the Goodwill and pick up a cheap belt. And then I will fasten that onto here. And we will be good to go. I'm way far away from you, but here's the belts on. Now this is my regular belts here, and then the gun belts here. And you see it's right at the edge, right at the where the fingers are. So where it needs to be, ties off just below the knee. So yeah, it works good. And it's supposed to be set so it can be pulled out quickly. Now the trick is to pull it out and to have it cocked quickly. Now it sits a little low, so I do have to I'm going to have to finagle a little bit with the leather here. So it's, so it works right. Because the gun does sit a little low. And yeah. Okay, we're out here on the Adventureland porch, and this is what is going on. I have these. These are stakes for supporting trees and plants and bushes and stuff like that. And I wanted 3-foot lengths. They had 2-foot lengths, and they had 4-foot lengths, and then they had 6-foot lengths. So since they decided not to have a 3-foot length, I bought 2 6-foot lengths, which I can cut in half. But upon more examination of what I'm doing, the 2-foot probably would have been fine. In any case. So what we have, let's see, after the shot, we have this bamboo. And what we want to do is we want to take the stake and stick it up inside the bamboo. Now as you see, it won't happen because the end of the bamboo is solid, but we can cut that. And the bamboo, we want to stand up. So when we do the shooting, when we do the filming, we're going to be making like a little facade, and we're going to use the bamboo to do the facade. So I need it to stay in the ground, so consequently I don't want to, make it like a permanent structure. It has to be a very temporary structure. So we're going to drive the stakes into the ground, of which I got permission from the office to do. Darkslade Manor is, as you know, is owned and operated by the powers that be up above. I mean in the office, not that far up above. Anyway, so I got clearance to do that. So we're going to cut the stakes. It's making me hungry every time I say that. We're going to cut the stakes, drive them in the ground, set these up temporarily just to see if they'll stand properly. So that's our first step of the day. Okay, let's give it a test. Seems to be okay. All right. So there's 2 of them. The third one would go over there. Actually, this whole thing would be moved down a little bit. But the stakes seem to work fine. A little movement, but when I put the cross pieces on, it'll hold it a little stiffer, and then it'll be tight down. So I think that'll work. All right, so this is the set for the first scene of the new film, 30 Miles. As you can see, we spent no expense. No, we spared no expense. Well, we spent no expense. I spent plenty of expense, but this is the first part. Most of the rest of it we're going to be shooting on location, but this part here we're shooting here. And now that we are done, the vacuum cleaners of fate shall suck up dust from everywhere. Here's the rest of the guys. Come on in here. Come on in here. This is him, Jacob. And this is Sean, who's knocking all the stuff over. And then the DP, which you've heard me talk about but never seen, is still hiding behind the camera. And that's Alois. He's going to come out now. He's dressed appropriately for, Arizona. We put a carrot in his face and made him a snowman last week. Anyway. So yeah, we've just finished filming So I'll drop a little bit of the behind the scenes into this vlog, and then you can see what happens. Okay, everybody say bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Vistas.
Thank you. Vistas! Okay, my daughter's gonna play. Hello, my daughter's gonna play Rush of Blood because it's cheesy. You jumped twice.
All of this is lightning. Why is it making me jump so much?
Because you're expecting things to happen.
God, that made me jump.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Reload. Buttons on the top. Thumb buttons. There you go.
That's not that scary. It's actually pretty funny.
I have
though.
video proof that you jumped
I know.
several times.
This is pretty cool though, like the actually holding the guns and like
Yeah.
feel like I'm shooting them. It's so cool.
That's why I liked London Heist, because that's what you do for most. You don't hit me in the face with it.
Sorry. Okay. That's cool. Yeah.
Say nothing.
Nothing.
Good. Now say something.
Something.
Good. Now say exangeophobia.
Exangeophobia.
Oh, damn it, he said it. Stop. Stop. Get back in your pose. Stop. Well, I think that's gonna do it for to do. Do it for today. Next episode we'll have other things. You know, I don't really know what's going to happen in the next episode. The weather's gotten kind of rainy. It's really nice too. It's like stay there rain. And I am actually working part of this weekend, so I don't know if we're going to get any film shooting in. There's still more to do on the porch, and I think I might be getting back into working on the miniatures. And if I do that, I'll put some of that in there. Waiting for Waffles now has a Facebook. No, we already had a Facebook page. We now have a YouTube page. And so check that out. Just go to search in YouTube and look up Waiting for Waffles, and you'll find our band consisting of me and two of my music students. It will be, a thing. And you saw a little behind the scenes there. We were just screwing around. But anyway. So check that out also. And then I'm pretty confident we're not going to go anywhere. The next tournament coming up isn't until March. So that's way down the road there. So we'll see what happens on our next excursion into the world of the Darkslade Diaries. In the meantime, you guys have yourselves a great week. End of line.